There's a lot of classic things that you'll find in toys. We call them play patterns. So just classic things that kids like to do that seem like they're imbued into almost all toys. But the toys themselves, the way that we do these things, that's changed a lot. We see parents living vicariously through their children all the time here.
We had one Lego set when I grew up, a simple Lego set that did very little, but we played with it all the time. And now my kids have Rubbermaid boxes of Lego sets filled with them. So I really relive my Lego desires through my kids and active toys too.
My favorite toy is Lego Friends because I think they're very creative and I like putting all the sets together and then playing with them. My favorite toy is a toy shark because they're so dangerous and so interesting.
I think my favorite toy was probably Cabbage Patch Dolls, and it was just the pretend and the make-believe and dressing them up and undressing and redressing. Typical girl stuff.
My favorite toy to play with is Star Wars because you hit somebody else's lightsaber.
Any game. Card games, Masterpiece, Monopoly.
I really like playing with Legos because you can build it.
What do you like to build?
Like houses and stuff.
There's a lot more like electronic push button toys, and I think we have a lot less of those in our house than maybe other kids have, just because I like that he plays with sort of the open-ended stuff, the Legos and the animals and the things where he really needs to use his imagination to make a game.
Toys have really evolved with technology, and a lot of technology has been built into toys today, with like the electronics is the classic example. There are some pretty amazing things that have come out onto the market. For example, there are products that are like little tablets, almost like tablet computers for kids filled with educational software. These are amazing, amazing products where the child can sit there and play with all kinds. They're learning language, they're learning numbers, all sorts of different things, and playing fun games. A lot of parents really like those, incidentally, for traveling. My favorite toy of all time growing up, I had a fire truck toy. Now this was a fire truck toy, it was a very special fire truck toy because it came with hoses that actually had couplings, so you could couple the hose, just like you'd see on the fire truck out there in real life. You could couple the hoses together and you hook it up to the fire truck, and then the firefighters had all the right gear, and they'd go off to the scene and they could do it just like I would see out there, and oh my gosh, it just spoke to me. It just spoke to me so much.